Thank you so much for joining us, Justin.
No, thanks for having me.
So, DOMA was overturned today. What does this mean for same-sex couples across the nation?
Well, that depends on whether they live in states that already legally recognize same-sex marriage or not. Same-sex couples living in states where their marriages are already recognized by the states will now get the federal benefits of marriage that they didn't have before. And that's essentially what the court was saying, was that under DOMA, the federal government was coming in and saying, hey, states, you're allowed to define marriage unless you define it to include these people, in which case we're not going to count them when deciding who's married on a federal level. And the judges said that was unconstitutional. But this does not change the laws in states that do not currently recognize marriage for same-sex couples, nor does it affect, in my understanding, the states that allow same-sex couples to get civil unions but don't call them marriage. Those are still not considered marriages under federal law.
Okay. Is there any significance to the fact that the law was overturned by such a narrow margin? I think the final voting was 5-4, right?
Yeah, I think this shows that we are living in a very polarized time, in a very polarized country on this particular topic. Um, I think the division within the court reflects a broader division in our society. And one of the questions that those of us who are Christians have to be asking ourselves, regardless of which side of the sort of legal and political fight we're on, is how are we going to uh, respond to the disagreements that exist within our families, within our churches, the relationships we have with people who are sort of on the other side of this issue from us. And so I think the controversy we're seeing right now on the political question really reflects a much bigger issue for all of us about outside of politics. You know, what if we don't agree on how to define a marriage?
Mhm.
Can we still see one another as brothers and sisters in Christ? Can we still, have Thanksgiving dinner together as families? You know, what does this really mean for us? So
Right.
those are some of the kinds of questions I'm trying to address in my book, because of course in Torn I'm not dealing as much with the political side as with the theological side and the personal side. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just a a political question or a legal question. The reason that we all care about this is because we care about it theologically and because of the people whose lives um, are, sort of hanging in the balance here, from the kids who realize that they're gay and wrestle with suicidal thoughts and feelings because they feel that's unacceptable, to the couples who one member of the couple can't be in the country because they're not an American citizen and they're not considered a spouse or haven't been under federal law, and now they can be. And I mean, these are real people's lives we're talking about.